It's me, Tewty Tron. We're back with another Tewty Toon. Um, Today we're going over Kid Flash, the fastest kid alive, and I think it would be probably a little inappropriate if I made a sex joke right now, so I'm probably gonna skip that today. Yeah. So this is Kid Flash. We got reworks dropped for January quite a bit early, which I'm thankful for because I really didn't want to wait for them. And January looks quite promising. I'm not gonna lie. Here's the thing though. So, Mr. Flash, Mr. Child Flash here. Um, Excuse me, not Child Flasher. There's your little sex joke. Anyway, sorry. um, Kid Flash is going to be kind of in a weird spot, I think, for now. So when we're going through January, especially when we start up Siege in January, for Impulse, I think he's going to be the star of the show until Impulse comes onto the scene, and then I think Impulse is going to kind of take over for Kid Flash. However, there are some bonuses to Kid Flash. Excuse me. That Impulse does not have, and we will talk about that as well when we get into the kits. What is his role? I think he's gonna try and replace Castaway Green Arrow, which I'm okay with because we've seen plenty of that asshole for all of my life. I don't need any more of Castaway. Castaway's not even like an actual character. Like he is a character, but like a very very temporary character. Regardless, he's gonna try and replace Castaway, and I hope that he succeeds because we needed that to differentiate. However, we're kind of upping the turn meter game a little bit, so he's gonna be that turn one AOE turn meter down character. He's, I think, one of the fastest at the moment. I think currently he is the fastest speed down or turn meter down character in the game for turn one. With that being said, I think Impulse will replace him when he comes out, but at the same time, yeah, we'll talk about that in the kits. So we have Strength, which is not bad. It's about 2,400, so that's pretty good. Agility is pretty high, actually. Stamina is about normal, which is weird because he's still very squishy. For some reason, a lower agility means you have more tankiness. So I don't understand the DC formula for that, but so be it. Intel is a little low. It's going to be low, so special damage blues are going to wreck his shit. Watch out for Black Adam. HP is probably normal. That's probably like, so it looks above normal because it used to be like 27,000 was like the normal amount, and this is like 28 and some change. But that's probably just power creep stepping in to become the new normal. This is probably going to be what the new normal looks like from now on. Speed is 130, so he's definitely in that upper echelon of speed characters. And then we have the higher crit chance now. I think it used to be lower crit chance, but now it's a higher crit chance. 47%, that's the highest in the game. Crit value is pretty damn good as well, so putting him with crit characters is going to be a very good plan because he's going to get a lot of turns and he might be able to crit pretty well. Okay, so let's look at the kit. Flash Fury, his basic attack, damage to an enemy, 50% damage if an enemy has speed down. So we like to pair him with people that can apply speed downs. Neutral speed. Oh, well, I guess I could probably go over the legendary power of one. We always steal a maximum of 25% turn meter from the enemy that we're focusing on and applying it to a random ally. Now, it says a maximum of 25%. That means if the character you're attacking only has 10% turn meter to steal, you're only going to get that 10%. So it's up to a maximum of 25%. Neutral speed. Apply 3 speed downs to an enemy. Steal 3 speed ups. So if there's no speed ups, you don't really get anything. But you also have a 100% chance to gain 2 speed ups. So technically, if you are using this on a character that has speed ups on them, like especially 3 speed ups, you could technically gain 5 speed ups from this ability. So that's really nice. We're also applying 3 speed downs no matter what. It's a no damage ability, so there's no retaliation from this ability. And then this legendary point is a little niche, I'm not going to lie. Transfer all speed downs from your team to a random enemy. So that means you're basically, if you have a lot of speed downs on your team, you're going to neuter one enemy so bad that they might not ever get a turn again. So that's really nice, especially with like Red Tornado out. We've got Constantine, we've got Chemo. There's a lot of characters out there that give speed downs now, and they're like prevalent-ish enough. So that this might be useful. Who knows? And then if there are no speed downs on your team, which kind of helps because you're not always against a speed team or a speed down team, we're applying 2 speed downs to a random enemy. And that could also apply to the enemy that you target because it's a random person. Okay, so triple threat. This is the ability I'm talking about. This is the thing that's going to differentiate him from Impulse, I think, because on defense, the AI likes to use their 3rd or 4th ability first, whichever one is like the greater number. So if 4 is greater than 3, so they would use the 4th ability if they had a 4th ability. Since this is his last ability, the 3rd ability, AI is going to want to probably use this first, right? So on defense, I think he's going to be more potent. However, if the AI is smart enough to realize, like, hey, Impulse has this better ability on his 2nd than his 3rd for opening a fight, maybe we should use that instead. That's when Impulse is going to be the dominant speedster for the initial go-ahead on the turn meter down abilities. Because this ability is his first ability that he would use on the AI. So we're damaging everyone. We're applying 30% turn meter down to everyone on the enemy team. 20% extra turn meter down to enemies with speed ups. So if you're, this would only really apply to, I think, 3, maybe 4 characters, and that would be Wally West Flash, The Flash, Reverse Flash, and maybe what's his face? Black Flash, Death Flash, whatever his name is. Sorry. So yeah, that second part, like especially if you're opening with this ability, it won't really apply unless you hold on to that and save it for later. And then we have 25% turn or chance to repeat, so do it again and do an extra 30% turn meter down, or 75% chance if there are any speed ups on the enemy team. Like I said, that 75% chance is only going to apply if you're up against someone like Flash, Reverse Flash, Wally West Flash. And even then, Wally West AI likes to use his big hit instead of his turn meter up ability. Turn back time. So this one is kind of worth it, but also not. This entire passive ability, you really only care about the legendary point. I promise you that. It's not that great. At the end of every Kid Flash turn, we have a 50% chance to apply a 50% overheal to a random ally. That is not a 50% true overheal. That is just 50% overheal. Apply 20% additional heal if Kid Flash has 4+ speed ups. So they definitely streamlined. Oh my god, I can't. Streamlined his passives a bit. He used to have like these amazing, like hard to get gates in order to activate this ability, but they made it so it happens at an RNG rate. You don't have to have any gates, but if you meet the gate, then it's just better, and that's fine. We can do that. And then the legendary point is we also have the same chance to apply 50% turn meter up. Now that's the big one. That's the nice one to have because his intelligence is so low, like we talked about. Heals are based on intelligence. And if he doesn't have a true heal, this is not a true heal. This is just a small overheal because his intelligence is incredibly low, which is probably why they beefed up that percentage rate to 50%. Because even at 50%, you don't really notice these heals going off. They are minuscule at best. So if I were you, I mean, you would want to level this up because you want the percent chance. And so even at level 8, you have that extra 5% chance. And that affects the 50% turn meter on the legendary point, but you really don't need that heal. It's so small, it'll never save your life. It'll never save your life. And then that 5th passive ability. At the beginning of his turn, we have a 60% chance to gain 2 speed ups. And we have, if there's a speedster or someone else with speed ups on your team, you have the chance to get 3 speed ups instead of just 2. So that's really nice because it kind of helps with this gate a little bit. Helps him keep going, ramp it up. But other than that, that just makes him a little bit of a speedster, and that's about it. So that's his kit. That's his stats. Let's go ahead and move into the synergy section of the video. Alright, so here's our physicals. Obviously we have Jay Garrick because he's a speedster. He can say a lot of speed ups now, which I will do a Jay Garrick video later. Not now, but later. And I think that Kid Flash is going to do a really good job of setting up his slower teammates for success. Like, Stripe, for instance, if we get the 30% turn meter down on the enemy team right away, then Stripe might have a chance to go sooner, use his call assist, get his overheal going, and etc., etc. Especially since Kid Flash gives those really, really tiny overheals. As long as we're even close to full HP on Stripe, just that smidgen of an overheal can benefit him a little bit. And we have Ravager, who's also kind of slow, but she smacks like a truck. So if we get that turn meter down right away, she can get in there and probably murder a blue pretty quickly. And then we have Giganta, of course, because Giganta's problem, she's not a bad taunter, but her problem is that she doesn't get enough turns right away. Like, turn 1, she's a wall, because she has those awarenesses, so she is a solid wall, right? But as soon as those awarenesses go away, if she doesn't buff up first, she is a sitting duck. And that's what those awarenesses, I think, are there for, to, like, kind of prevent her from dying right away before she can buff up. But with Kid Flash, she might get enough turn meter, enough speed to be able to buff up and actually become the tank you want her to be. And we might experiment with that if I can remember to do so. Number 5, let's get into the Mystics. We have Orm, who offers speed ups to the whole team, which is really nice. And the more speed ups the enemy team or your team has, the more speed ups that he has, the more he can silence the enemy team, and that's really nice to see. Red Tornado also supplies speed ups to your team and speed downs to the enemy team, so he's a very, very good synergy with Kid Flash because Kid Flash does more damage to characters with speed downs on them, and he activates better passive abilities with all the speed ups. Mara is one of those slower characters that you kind of want to feed turn meter to because she can call assists, she can apply heal immunity, she can mend you guys, so like keeping her alive and keeping her getting turns is going to be very helpful. And then we have Mary Shazam, who also supplies AoE speed ups to the team, and that just only helps Kid Flash that much more. Alright, and then we have our energy characters, like I said, not Kid Flash. Regular Flash, Reverse Flash, those are good synergies with him because of them having speed ups, just kind of gives Kid Flash the extra speed up, and all of his gates are nice, and it's just better that way. Doomsday can also gain a speed up. Cyborg could do it too. Gorilla Grodd. I think Grodd is actually going to be the best synergy with Kid Flash because he also gives out those int ups. And those int ups are pretty key because, like I said, heals are based on intelligence. So the higher we can raise his intel, the better those heals are going to be. So yeah, but there are, like I said, there are better synergies out there. Any crit characters like Steppenwolf, Owlman, Hired Gun Deadshot, if you could get those characters to pair with Kid Flash, then he might actually do some significant damage as well. Like imagine if you're not up against like a Martian Manhunter team, just imagine you bring Hired Gun Deadshot and Kid Flash, and you do your AoE, and you crit, and you kill all the reds on the enemy team, turn 1. Boom. That would be pretty cool. I kind of wish I had Hired Gun Deadshot geared up. I think that would actually be really smart of me to do for just showcasing purposes, but either way, that's how that cookie crumbles. Let's get into some PvP. I literally just got the mail for Black Hands PvP ending, so now we are literally 18 minutes into this next week's PvP for Killer Croc. Interesting choice. I didn't realize that would be the PvP of this week, but I don't dislike Killer Croc. Alright, so we got all blues here. Might not be a good idea to bring Kid Flash, but I'm going to anyway, just because I want to see how well I can kind of like get some synergies in. I'm going to bring Red Hood first, though, because that way we can really work on the turn meter down. So if we get a kill off shortly, then Red Hood would bring all the rest of their turn meter down as well, and that's pretty cool to see. Let's see here. Let's also do Jake Garrick for the speed ups. Let's also do Lobo, and then we'll do Kid Flash. Then, okay. So then Kid Flash is going to start with the AoE turn meter down. Actually, I think Jay Garrick is going to go first, now that I think about it, because I think they're equal speed, and Jay is in the line before... Actually, I want to switch that. I want to put Kid Flash before Jay Garrick. There we go. Now, Kid Flash will go first, kind of get the turn meter down, damage them a little bit, and then Jay Garrick will go in second after that, and then Red Hood would go after that, and then that way, hopefully, by that point, we can get so much turn meter down on them that they won't possibly get a turn. That would be ideal. We definitely need to kill Star. I think Star needs to be the first death. Oh, I'm on ×1. We need to not be on ×1. Alright, so AoE first. Let's start off the bat strong. We already have 2 speed ups, which is nice to see. I guess we are not going... Oh, you know what that was? I probably gave 50% turn meter to Red Hood, and that is why he went before Jay Garrick just did. Well, so that's kind of nice. Let's go with this. Try and kill her. We succeed. Beautiful. AoE again. And then let's try and go for the kill on this Black Adam. Reduce all their turn meter some more. AoE, everybody. We got another kill. 2 more kills. Beautiful. And they didn't even touch me because we had some good control. I love that. He's going to be a control character. Like, I know I've said you can pair him with crit characters, but I mean, his main priority is to feed your team as much turn meter as possible, and I think that's going to be probably the most important thing on the agenda. What is this? Okay, a lot of reds. Okay, so let's try... Let's do this thing where we... Ooh, that's an RB4 Nightwing Grish. I really hope you take that guy to RB5. Let's do Steppenwolf first. And then we'll put Owlman on as well, just so that way we can maximize our crit up chances. And then probably want another green, just to be safe. And let's go with... Let's go with Reverse Flash, who is also an assassin type character, and then we can get those speed ups, maybe, like because Reverse Flash should go first, and then if he gets a speed up, which I will, now I have some speed ups. Kid Flash has a chance to get 3, which he only gained 2. That's unfortunate, but so be it. We have a couple crit chance ups now, so let's AoE the team. Okay, that was decent damage. It wasn't great damage, but it was decent. Oofda. They're all going to focus Owlman. Shit. Alright. Let's try and kill this Lex so that they don't keep healing. So he's got speed downs, and I've got a lot of crit chance ups. So let's see what the damage looks like. Okay, so it's not great. So that kind of just tells you that he's going to be mainly a control character. He's not going to be great at the damage. But he's going to feed me turn meter like you wouldn't believe. I want to make sure that Huntress doesn't really get a whole lot of turns. Excuse me. Jiminy Christmas. I am getting sick. I feel like I'm getting sick. Alright, so hopefully this can kill one of them. Kills neither of... Ooh, there we go. I like to see that. That's nice. A double hit? I don't think either one of them had speed ups either. So that's pretty good to see. But yeah, that worked out pretty beautifully. Other than the fact that we lost Owlman. That was probably going to happen. But I think that's a good showcase of how, like, he's not going to be that great of a damage character. He's going to be control only. Let's see here. Robin and a bunch of blues. All right, Robin and the Blues. That's like a band name. Kind of fits his character too. He's like always blue. All right, let's get rid of these guys and probably want some more physical characters. But let's switch it up a little bit. Instead of Red Hood, let's see what other physical leaders that I have. Could go Robin v. Robin. That would be cool. There's not really a whole lot. I don't really have a lot of red leaders. I mean, Atrocitus, but I don't really want Atrocitus. Let's do True Robin, because then on enemy death, he boosts up and turn meters up. So that would be interesting to see. Let's see here. Who does well with, like, speed? Oh, I don't want to bring Jay Garrick again. I just brought Jay Garrick. We could do... Giganta. Perfect. And let's do Captain Boomerang. And this time we'll take it a little differently. We'll take the spin a little different. Instead of AoE turn metering down everyone, I'm going to use speed downs first on them. So I'm going to do that to Mr. Black Adam. I got some speed ups because of that. I'm going to also go ahead and just silence him so that he can't AoE my Kid Flash. That's a big one that I don't need. Perfect. Okay. And then now there's already speed downs on the enemy team, so that now Captain Boomerang is going to get some empowered strength ups from this. Perfect. And does her taunt go away, or does it stick around? It sticks around, so let's buff up first. Now she's a tanky bitch, and I like that. Awesome. Okay, so I can... They're all invisible. Wow. They're all invisible. So we're going to murder Robin first. Then we're going to murder Wonder Girl, because she's got a lot of crit ups and strength ups. I don't really want to deal with that shit. And Freddy's last. Like, no damage. And that's fine. There were speed downs on him, but he's a blue. And it was like no damage there. That sucks. No damage. I do like the fact that I still got Giganta's buff move off pretty early so that people can't just fuck her pretty quick. Let's see, what else do we got? Ooh, we're up against a Flash now. I wonder how that would work. I feel like I need to bring Mr. Freeze, and I probably want to get rid of Robin too. Who would be... Okay, so probably need to be a green leader. We probably need to just go all greens here because there's 2 greens and 2 reds. I don't want to bring Martian Manhunter. That seems like a lot. I could bring Superman, though, just to keep... if Flash is going to crit all the time. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. And then, who else was I going to bring? I was going to bring someone smart and intelligent. We're going pretty much all... Let's do that. And then... Probably want a Purger just in case. I don't want to bring Yellow Lantern. Oh, Freeze, that's right. And none of them are Purgers, so I probably need to get rid of Doomsday. I'll bring Doomsday next time. Let's do Yellow Lantern Sinestro. He's a slow character. He's got a Purge. We'll deal with it. We'll deal. And since there is no Taunter right away, those speed downs went to that guy. Okay. Flash doesn't have any speed downs yet, though, so I'm curious. I'm going to start with Mr. Leximus Maximus, because if he doesn't die, then we're all fucked. Get some of those out. We're going to enrage our Mr. Bane here, and try and just kill Lex as fast as possible. Shit. Okay. Go ahead and taunt up Buddy. Alright. Did that... I don't know who that stunned. I'm gonna make sure he can't heal himself, though. Oh, that stuns Mr. Freeze. That makes sense. Okay. He's got speed downs. Hopefully this kills him. It does. Good. We crit. And let's go ahead and just keep adding speed downs to him. I probably didn't want to do that, actually. I want that taunt off as soon as possible. But since Flash has speed ups, we got to double tap that team. That was pretty nice. Alright, he's done. Now we just need to kill Mr. Flash here. Well, maybe not. I kind of want to show you how to steal those speed ups. That seems like something that would be smart. Okay, so we're going to steal those speed ups. I think I'm going to get 5 from this. Alright, that's a fat stack of speed ups now. And he's still got speed downs on him, so let's just keep wailing on him. I'm going to enrage him a little bit. Perfect. We killed him before Freeze died to those bleeds. That's nice. I'm not really disliking Kid Flash. I think he's a good support character. He's going to be very useful in letting your team go first and kind of just feeding them that 50% turn meter all the time. Because the more turns Kid Flash gets, the better off that your team gets turn meter. Whew, okay, so this one, since it has a Cheetah and a Cersei, I'm actually going to need to bring, I think, my own Cheetah. Except put her in the lead position. So now that I have the speed advantage, with Chemo being L5, though, he's going to have that guaranteed taunt, which means I'm also going to need another backup blue damage dealer. Let's do these 3 and just kind of see how it goes. Alright. I'm going to AoE with Kid Flash, even though I'm going to get doomed no matter what, right? Actually, I probably wouldn't even have to worry about bringing Cheetah lead because I have Kid Flash. I'm surprised I didn't even think about it. And I'm mad at myself about it now. I have to kill Cersei first, though, because if we don't, then... Fuck. Okay, well, at least she didn't... I'm actually going to kill Chemo next, because then Black Hand will beef himself up a little bit with some extra damage. Ooh, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Well, tits. That sucks. Not something I wanted to see, but whatever. That's life. Let's make sure they can't keep buffing. Oh, what? Hand, you're disappointing me. Alright, well. Oh, okay, this should be easy then. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. Not what I wanted from that fight, though. I probably didn't even need to bring Cheetah, but so be it. That's life. Let's try it again. Let's try something different. Jesus Christ, I am just burpy today. The Greg Whitful. He's got that dick team, and I don't really feel like fighting. Oh, you know what? No, I don't feel like fighting that dick team. I don't want to. Nope. Not going to do it. Lantern Kitty Pride. Must be about the kitty little stuff. Let's see here. Okay, so there's a Black Adam. So if I have to probably focus on silencing that Black Adam right away. I'm probably gonna want to bring Freeze again. Who would be my leader? I wonder. I don't want to bring Cheetah or Martian Manhunter. There's not really a whole lot of retaliations except for Donna Troy. She's pretty weak stuff though. Trying to find a good leader here. One that isn't Atrocitus. I could do White Lantern Sinestro kind of as like a backup plan. There we go. And then I want to bring Mr. Freeze. Where's he at? Mr. Freeze. I think he's up here. There he is. And then Captain Boomerang for the 2 blues. If I can find him. There he is. All right, let's try that out. See how this goes. Perfect. We're still alive. We're still doing well. I'm going to go ahead and just take off the awarenesses from everybody. We want to make sure that, I think, Martian Manhunter gets fucked in the ass here in a minute. Oh, we didn't... Oh, they must have fixed the true sight bug on... Because that is not how that went last time. Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and just heal everybody a little bit. Take some of these. I don't want to kill him, because he's just going to come back and hurt us. Okay, so he's no longer taunting. That's nice to see. Let's throw on some speed downs. I don't want to deal... Oh, fuck. Oh, he came back. Nice. Good to see that. Good to see that. Oh, I don't want to see that, though. Gonna AoE again. Try and get Kid Flash to probably, like, heal a bit. He's got a lot of speed ups, but I don't know if he heals himself. I think he heals others and not himself. And now he's stunned, of course. It's gonna be a tough team to kill. Holy shit. A very tough team to kill. There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright, now let's try and... I need to kill Donna Troy. Ah, fuck. Alright. I really need him to not die a third time, because he will not come back. Alright. There we go. There we go. AoE, everybody. Ooh, double AoE. I like that. Let's go ahead. We're going to kill this guy first, because fuck him. Awesome. There's a lot of on-death shit on this team. They get awarenesses. They get fucking Lobo to taunt. Like, these guys are assholes. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and just put that on him so that he doesn't die anymore. I don't like it when he dies. Awesome. Lobo, I need you to fucking cut it out, bro. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. Alright. Can I attack her? I can. Good. Oh, this turn meter gain. I'm curious how many of Kid Flash's little heals are going off, I wonder. Because I'm not up against a speedster team, you know? So, like, it's hard to steal speed. Okay. Keep going with EO bad self, Mr. Freeze. Perfect. Awesome. Now it's just a waiting game, pretty much. We're going to speed him down a lot, and make sure he can't just go off. Because as long as he doesn't have a death immunity, we should be fine. He probably will never get a turn again. We're going to keep stealing all those awarenesses off of him. And keep applying speed downs and turn meter downs. And he's got no more awarenesses, so let's try and double hit. We miss the double. That's fine. It's only a 25% chance. Bing, bang, boom. And Deadzo. Perfect. But yeah. So that, guys, is Kid Flash. He's going to be a very, very good control character. I'm pretty sure Impulse. Pretty sure Impulse is going to be very similar to him. He's just going to have a slight advantage due to the extra speed as well. Impulse looks good, but I'm starting to think he might be not as good as we think because of the fact that, one, his speed down ability or his turn meter down ability is on his second ability, not his third, so that the AI is not going to open with that, so he's not going to be crazy powerful. Like Azrael, I feel like that's really Impulse's biggest selling point is that 70% turn meter. Kid Flash has a lot more passives that support the team. He doesn't get to go before Impulse, but he's still Has a lot more to offer, I think. But he might fade into obscurity, or not obscurity. I don't know what the word is. He might fade into just not being used often, but I feel like he's still going to be a better choice than Castaway Green Arrow because he's going to be feeding your team turn meter like crazy, and he's going to go before Castaway and allow you to kill that motherfucker before he goes invisible. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. I'm almost 1,000. I'm gonna keep saying it until I'm there because I'm just this close. I'm just so close. But yeah. Anyway, have a good night.